In an opposition party that is struggling to find a campaign issue that moves the needle, Marcella Johnson may have the right idea. It's all about inflation. At a recent UWP press briefing, UWP candidate for Gros Islet, Marcella Johnson, made a bold campaign promise to lower bus fares by compensating drivers through a rebate system. But while Johnson has figured the right political problem, she may have misfired when it comes to her solution. During a recent pre-cabinet press briefing, Senior Minister and Minister for Transport, Honorable Stephenson King, did not mince words in his response, bluntly calling the proposal idiotic. According to King, Johnson's pronouncement is a clear indication that she's out of her depth on the issue.
Well, this is idiotic. It is naive. It demonstrates that there's somebody who doesn't even understand what they're into. So it's like having an individual working in a bank, and all they know is how to check money and to be out at the end of the day, to be short at the end of the day.
According to King, Johnson's pronouncement is a clear indication that she's out of her depth on the issue. He noted that the candidate clearly does not understand the complexities involved.
What this person is talking about certainly cannot work. What we should be speaking about is a system that allows the country to get a reliable bus service, to work with the existing sector, and to see how we can transform from what exists now to a more public transportation system that guarantees movement of people 24 hours a day.
The minister highlighted more pressing and systemic transportation challenges currently affecting St. Lucia. He emphasized that several communities across the island remain underserved with limited or no access to bus services beyond 7 p.m. This, therefore, reflects a deeper issue that requires long-term planning and structural reform, not superficial fixes.
The problem we have now in the bus system is the fact that, in certain constituencies or certain communities, you cannot get a bus after 7. You just cannot get. There's some communities that's underserved. The buses get to a particular point, the point which the legislation speaks to, it costs $2.50 to get to that point, and then to get beyond that point, then they charge the people $5. We need to have a regulatory system that allows for both public and private sector participation, but the intention must be to have a more efficient, reliable and dependable bus system.
King further stressed that persons should be more calculated with their pronouncements and curtail the hurling of false promises.
We need not to make false promises to people, to be expedient in our pronouncements, because you believe if you say you'll give bus drivers a rebate or something, so whatever she said, I'm not too sure. But like I said, it's idiotic.
For Choice News Now, I am Kishana Smith.